to jump into the book of no, this is not the book of unusual knowledge. This is the book of useless information. It's from the same series. The book of unusual knowledge is what we read from yesterday. I found that one at a thrift store. Loved it so much. Had to go buy this one when I saw it on Amazon. So these are stories of people who came back from the dead. By the way, this book is just full of really cool articles. It's like a bathroom reader, full of random, useless facts and articles. And this article is a bunch of people who came back from the dead after they were declared dead. It's crazy. After a major automobile accident in 2007, a Venezuelan named Carlos was declared dead. The coroner, dead. The doctor checked his heart, was like, dead for sure. So the coroner starts the autopsy, which starts with an incision to the face, and he started bleeding. Now, corpses do not bleed. So the doctor was like, oh my gosh, I got a zombie. So he starts sewing him up real quick to get into the hospital, and that's when Carlos woke up. And he goes, I woke up because the pain of getting sewn together while I'm conscious and not numb was excruciating. He goes, it was the worst pain. And that's what eventually woke him up. He was able to regain consciousness, and I guess he just went on with his day. He went to the hospital and was fine as far as I could tell. But isn't that freaking crazy? Could you imagine? You're just a coroner minding your own business, and then all of a sudden one of your bodies is very much not a dead body. Scary. Anne Green, a young servant in Oxford, England, was convicted of killing a baby after the baby was born stillborn. So she didn't actually kill the baby. She was just convicted of it. And this is in 1650. So they were like, she's a witch or whatever, I'm sure. After she was hanged, Green's body was cut down and transported to Oxford University, where it was to be used for anatomy classes. As the lesson on her body progressed, Green began to moan and regain consciousness. Do you think those people gave up being doctors? They're like, nope. What if this happens again? So the lesson progressed. She began to moan and regain consciousness. The students helped revive her and treated her injuries. So, that's some solid doctoring. If you're going to wake up, at least wake up in a room full of doctors. And wake up in a room full of doctors that are so good, they teach other doctors how to be doctors. That's not a bad way to start your new life, apparently. Eventually, she was given a pardon, gained a level of celebrity. So she woke up, she goes, I didn't kill my kid. And they were like, ooh, well, she survived it. Maybe God didn't want her to suffer. So she got a pardon. She got married. She became a famous lady and went on to have a bunch of kids, which is really cool. And finally, in 1674, Marjorie Erskine died in Scotland and was buried in a shallow grave with less than honorable intentions by the gravedigger. So the gravedigger was sent, she was sent to her eternal resting place with some very valuable jewelry. And the gravedigger was like, okay, well, I'm going to come back at night, dig it up, take all them jewels. After digging up her body, he was trying to cut her finger off to steal her ring when, much to his surprise, she woke up. Because you know why? Ain't nobody touches my jewels, okay? I got all these ices, and you're not going to take them from me. Ugh. So scary. I'll bet that guy stopped robbing dead bodies immediately. He goes, nope, not worth it. What if they come back? The vengeful demons from the other side. And that is the book of useless information.